Are you maximizing your visibility? Hi, my name is Mario Ficini, and I'm going to share with you tonight some different ways that you can absolutely maximize your visibility. Now, depending on what you're doing now, you may or may not be doing it already. So let's have a discussion about it. Let me know how the audio looks. Let me know how the video looks and the audio sounds. Post in the chat below, and I'll give you a second to do that. I see we have someone joining us right here. Welcome. Let me know where you're calling from. Hey, Ivan, how are you? Ivan says everything is perfect. Good to hear. Here we go. Give this a second. I'm feeling great, thanks. Had a great weekend, and I'm honestly, I love Mondays, and I was excited to follow up with people, help them, and get them started, and had a great day, so it inspired me to do this and give back even more. What are you up to? RL, I think you are watching. How are you doing, my friend? Congrats on your launch today. Ivan, you're welcome for the LinkedIn tips. What's this thing do? On-screen tips. Oh, look at that. Look at that. Oh, it's a one-time deal, so I can say, hello, RL. Congrats on your launch today. And it's not part of the agenda, but it's like a one-time little broadcast deal. And look, it's red. It matches the can. Ivan says, should reach 500 connections soon. That is fantastic, Ivan. It's going to help you so much because, whoa. The more you have, the bigger network you have to pull from. So if you have 500, 1,000, 2,000, it actually keeps multiplying your third degree of connections. If you only have 200 people there, LinkedIn limits you until you get to that point. But even after that point, the more you keep adding, you still get the benefit of being able to reach more people through the third-party connections. Awesome job. And we got more people joining and more people. Let me know how the audio sounds. Let me know how the video looks. And tell me about your core business, because I want to know, are you maximizing your visibility? That is what I want to help you with. Because I asked a different question And it gave me some insight today that I need to change what I'm asking, which is very important for your marketing message. I would like to know, do you have any experience with Cinema 4D? Very, very little, and it's been a long time. I learned Avid, Maya, and After Effects. Oh, and Boju. Boju is freaking awesome for match moving. Didn't really play around with Cinema 4D, though. What is this? And we got more and more people. Welcome. Let me know your core business. And welcome to the show. Oh, you know what? I'm going to do this too. Maya is pretty amazing. Yeah, it's a lot of fun. Two agenda items now. Looking good, looking good. So it would be 5:30 West Coast time. Yes, that is true, Ivan. I have heard a lot of good things. So I haven't done a ton. I took that training from 2005 to 2009. Since then, I focused on business full time and helping my clients and doing different things with marketing. Since '09, when I stopped I don't want to say I stopped learning it because I'm always learning. When I stopped actively doing it myself, I started hiring more and more people to take that part of my business over. So I know certain things. Another thing that just popped in my mind is the Wacom tablet, or Wacom, Wacom, whatever, Mudbox for sculpting and the clay and all that. That is something I always found interesting. But there's and RealFlow, fluid dynamics. All of those are very fun. It's very time consuming to learn. So I decided my strength really is working with people one-on-one and helping them. While I can do both, because they're two different skill sets, my strength is working with people one-on-one and helping them grow their business. Doing the behind the scenes, I can do, I'm knowledgeable with it. It's not my preference though. So there's certain things I enjoy, but I'm not the best. When it comes down to, you need to stay focused on it for a long time. I might play here and there for my own personal benefit, but I just hire people to do that. So TurboSquid is another cool place to get 3D models. So you could get the model, then you skin it and do all of that. After Effects, I absolutely love, but all of that stuff as well, like video editing and photo editing and green screen removal and all that stuff. It's just laborious. So I played around here and there. I still think it'd be cool to learn fluid dynamics, but I could get 5 or 10 new people that have been doing this 15, 20 years. Like I've been doing business strategy and marketing, and it just works better for everyone. But After Effects, 4D, Boju, yeah, you start combining them all, you get a lot of leverage if you have them, and you can do some cool stuff. What do you play around with? Do you are you more 4D or Maya? All right, we got more people. Welcome. Share with me your core business. And let me know if you think you're maximizing your visibility. If you want something that's really fun, Ivan, check out Boju in match moving. Oh, Sharon, welcome. Let me read this. Marketing my self-published children's books. I'm expanding my business to book covers and editing, but selling my books are my top priority. Any tips? As a matter of fact, yes. So let's have some questions and I'll give you answers. I've helped publish many different types of books, and one of them is a children's book called The Family is Friendship. And it's from one of my clients that went through my 8-week masterclass. And the link is familyisfriendshipbook.com. Let me fire this up. Here it is. I'm going to make it an agenda item because I just have a suspicion that we're going to be talking about it more than once. FamilyIsFriendshipBook.com. Arlene is a rock star, and I remember when she came to me and was saying, this has been a dream of mine. She's wanted to do it for a while. Yep. Kindle, hardcover, all this is good. She's actually working on her second book now. So, Sharon, tell me more. What are you? Let me ask the title. Do you have a website? Feel free to share the website. I would like to take a look at what you have in place already. Tell me more about the children's books. What are you currently doing to marketing? And is the book still in production, or is it completely finished and you're just looking to market it? Holly. I shared the link with my friend who is also writing kids' books. Hey, Holly. I knew you were there. I'm just reading off of two different screens. I have a software over here running the show, and then I got Facebook over here and viewing it like everyone else is. So let's see, Holly, here we go. I shared the link to my friend who is also writing kids' books. I appreciate that, Holly. How are you? Ivan. Thank you for the heads up. Which book were you trying to purchase of mine? All the Kindle versions should be available, Ivan. Jackie, I see you watching too. How are you? And thanks for sharing. All right. SharonReneeRhodes.com. Perfect. And this is why I have this open, because Facebook, I can just click on it. Author, very good. The 4 elements within. The boy who never went anywhere without, without his skateboard. I like that. The mystery of the missing colors. 5 pointless stories and a repeat. The lock and the key. Sharon, have you published like 6 books? Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and you're working on the 6th? And do you have music on your website? I'm hearing. Yes, I think you do. Wow. Ivan, video marketing should be video marketing for business owners. This one, yellow. It should be working. People have been buying it since I relaunched it a couple weeks ago. Do you think maybe you bought it prior? Like you purchased it before? If you bought it prior, that may be the case. So Sharon, I see you have 5 books, and it looks like perhaps even a 6th. Love the cartoon of the guy with his skateboard, the boy who never went anywhere without his skateboard. Tell me more about these. I see you're using GoDaddy's website builder for the site. I'm checking out your Facebook page, your LinkedIn page. You're using the add this thing. I would personally have an option on the website for the music to play. You don't know if someone's like walking into a meeting or on their phone or in the car or where they're at. You always, and if you notice on Facebook too, even if you saw this in the news feed, Facebook will show the image moving around like this, and they'll do captions, but they don't have the music playing right away because it just throws people for a loop, and they generally don't know where it's coming from. Sharon, thank you. I appreciate that. So, do you want to focus on one of these books? Do you want to focus? Which one of these do you want to promote the most, or are you launching them all simultaneously? Tell me more about them. It looks like you have multiple books. Congratulations, that's fantastic. Is there a specific one you're looking to promote, or are you looking to launch them all simultaneously? And also, do you have specific websites like The Boy Who Never Went Anywhere Without His Skateboard.com? Do you have book sales pages, or is everything on your one website? The 4 elements within. Four elements within. Okay, 4 elements within. Same question. Do you have a specific website just for that book? Like how I shared with you Arlene's here, familyisfriendshipbook.com. And I'll put mine up for one of mine. expertauthoritybook.com. I have a release, expertauthoritybook.com. Is my latest book. And when I say a book sales page, this is what I'm referring to, where it's just specific for the book. There's no other navigation. There's no other way. The reason you don't want the navigation is people can get lost. So I have the other stuff in place. I have a site for me, such as you do, but there's a lot more to it. So I always recommend, actually part of the strategy in the training that I teach, I don't just recommend it. It's absolutely imperative that you do it. But having a specific landing page just for that book. So on your notes, I would put audio optional on main website, book landing page to ensure successful launch or relaunch of your book on the 30th. And that's perfect. Oh, here it is. Events. So bring the whole April 30th, 11 a.m. to 5. April 30th, 11 a.m. to 5 p.m. The 4 Elements Within, buy now on Amazon. And then you have a book preview. And then the book preview takes you to CreateSpace. High five for using CreateSpace. "136 pages. It looks like you launched it a few years ago." Very good. And it looks like you may have re-released it 2013, which is good. I'm on CreateSpace now. Yes, this is good. I could go for an hour or two or things you could do for a successful launch on the 30th. March. So is the 4 Elements Within the first book in the series? One, two, three, 4. Yep, 4 weeks away. Perfect. Perfect, perfect, perfect. So tell me more. Here's the main question. What are you doing beyond the book? Do you have a training? Do you teach a workshop? Do you do webinars? What do you do beyond the book as far as your business model is concerned? I have another bullet point for you. I think you may have it set up. I mean, you seem to be savvy enough with CreateSpace and Amazon, but when I click your name, have you heard of Author Central before? If you haven't heard of Author Central, check it out, set up a profile on there. It's super quick. You probably have everything you need and could do it in 5 minutes. Truth. If you have one, and this is not new information to you, high five, because honestly, this looks like you have everything pretty good, but it's not connected proper, because when I go to click your name, it takes me to the 4 books. I can't find out any more about you, though. And for anyone else who's watching, this is the first time Sharon and I interacted. So I don't know all the backstory, and normally I'd be asking a bunch of leading questions if we were on the phone, but I'm just going off of what we have here. And it's either a 5-minute setup to get it set up and be good, or changing a few settings over if you already have it. But I think you already replied no. Only book signings. Okay, so one of the things I specialize in with my clients in my masterclass training is, what do you do beyond the book? How do you turn the book into profitability and serving more people and helping them? So with what I did with one of mine, the Expert Authority Effect, I have an 8-week masterclass training that I work with people one-on-one in super, super, super detail. This is like a high-level feedback audit Q&A thing. And I love it because everyone always gets something out of it. But imagine doing that like 8 weeks nonstop with a specific purpose. One of the modules in there that we cover is how to properly launch 30 days, to get it to bestseller, how to do different things from a business standpoint, not just from a book standpoint. Then there's the marketing, but I love talking about the business. And I was on multiple calls earlier today, pretty much talking about the same thing. And my question is, what do you do beyond the book? And you said this is the second book in the series. How many books are in the series? Is there 3, 4, 5? Hopefully, maybe there is, maybe there isn't. But have you ever considered putting a training course around this? Because I'm still looking at it over here, and it's intriguing because, and it looks like you launched it December 18th, 2016. You could easily, I mean, the 4 elements within, you could easily have a 4-week training and cover 1 element a week. Or you have an 8-week training and cover 1 element over 2 weeks. Bravery, courage, friendship, and love. You could dive into a month of each of those. I mean, so let me give you an opportunity to respond first, Sharon. Have you considered a training or something deeper that takes the content from your book and turns it into a course or something that people can get interaction from you on a deeper level? Have you considered it? Hey, Jackie, how are ya? Are you maximizing your visibility? What do you think of the topic, Jackie? No, not sure how that would work. Book signings are great. You can sell them. It's a great way to profit from the book. Oh, good. It's a great way to profit from the book, but so there's different models of how you can teach it. You could do it live, you could do it virtual, you could do it through Facebook Live, you could have a private group, you could do a webinar, you could have a Skype session, you could use Zoom. There's all different tools as far as how you do it. I know we're just having our first interaction here, but one of my favorite things to do, and I always do in my in-person trainings or even here, paper and pencil, pen. This here, that one I can show you. It's not. These are notes from the last week of people I've talked to. I always take notes. A lot of good ideas just come from writing stuff down. So the thing you need to do is be open and receptive to say, you know what? I do want to help more people. I do want to be more profitable with this. I am going to do something. That's the imperative that you do. From there, you just brainstorm what you want to do. And that's really what I do in the course, is help people do that. And if it's something you're interested in, I'd be more than happy to have a further dialogue with you. But I'm trying to give you value on here without being too granular and overwhelming. Because my goal with this is to give you insight, and like I'm saying with Author Central and the website and different things you can do right now, actionable steps. And I'll be saying the same thing no matter what. You just write down ideas going, I do want to serve more people. So yes, it's a go. Now you figure out how I'm going to do it. How are you going to deliver it, and what is the investment? And then the third step is, who would purchase it? So who would purchase it? If that's the end goal, I would say, how many of the books have you sold, and do you have a list of people who bought the book? I'll let you respond to that. And Jackie, We've talked about your business before. Are you? Do you have anything specific that you would care to share or get insight on? I would love to, like I said earlier, I would love to know more about the ins and outs of the saunas and the cryo chambers and stuff like that. I mean, you're saying stuff so nonchalant, and I would have never in a million years thought the cryo chamber and the sauna did the same thing. I would love to know more about that. Let's see. I see a response. How am I maximizing my visibility? Facebook, really. For us, it's about the good word of mouth. Perform good, have good equipment. Maximizing. So you're using Facebook right now. Facebook is good, but are you maximizing it? That's the question about it. Are you maximizing it? No way, she says. All right, what do you think you could do to maximize it? And I'm not just teasing you, I will give you some insight, but I need to first see if you're receptive to it. Otherwise, it doesn't matter. All right, Sharon. No list. They sell through Amazon, Barnes & Noble, and Kindle. The only list I have are my email subscribers from my website. Perfect. Let's talk about that. If you want to shoot me a private message right now and tell me that number, I'm not going to make you make it public. Shoot me a private message with how many people are on your email list from the website, and I'll share with you why. Post more pictures and videos? Maybe, but do you really think that's the full answer? It is an answer. Post more pictures and videos. Maybe that could... Actually, I'm going to knock down the smart remarks or tone or whatever. That might be the biggest colossal waste of time, actually. That actually could be a very big colossal waste of time. Conversely, it might be the greatest thing you could do with your time this week. Use keywords. Again, might be a colossal waste of time, might be a very good investment of your time. There's something that leads to all of this. Whether it's a book launch, video launch, music video, live event. And for anyone doing live events, talk to Jackie. She has a party rental company, and if you need tents and tables and chairs and stuff, she'll hook you up. And Jackie, I don't have it in front of me. What's that website link again? Could you post it in there? I don't have it in front of my notes right now. And if you could just post a link, we could share it to people. Even people watching the replay. And Sharon, let's see, private message. Okay. So Jackie, it feels like it at times. What's that? Doing all the random stuff. It feels like it's time consuming. It is. That's why it feels like it. Here we go. InGoodTastePartyRentals.com. So while Sharon is messaging me her info, Jackie, talk to me about the final outcome. What is your desired outcome for your customer? Let me know that. What is the experience you want to give them or them leaving your company with after they hire you? And I'm going to check out the website again. In Good Taste Party Rentals.com. I just saw something on your site, Jackie, that I thought was something else for In Good Taste Party Rentals. This is a granular improvement. On your tables and chairs page, do you have access to control the background? What's the question? What is your desired outcome for your clients? Actually, let me back up one. That's a more in-depth thing that we'd get to. What is the action you want your prospects to take after looking at your website, seeing you on Facebook, seeing you on LinkedIn? Do you want them to call you, email you, stop at the address? What do you want them to do? And if you want to make a bullet point, this is not even a big concern. I'm just noticing it. Tables and chairs, if you can turn that lime green background to white, it would make the pictures look like they blend in, and it would also be easier on the eyes. That's more of a branding and design thing, but you want it to be convenient. It should be convenient. So I see contact us. You have phone number for Ken and email us at. Where do most of you, so whether you have word of mouth, people come to your website, people do SEO, Facebook. If we were to take a look at all your leads for first quarter 2017, how would they be broken up? Are most of them from email? Are most of them from calling? Where's the majority of them contacting you from? Sharon, I believe I just got your message. So-and-so subscribers. So Sharon, thank you for the message. I see your subscriber count and have some new ideas for you based on what you said. It's a matter of the email messaging and sequencing. So website, then calling. We can put a mechanism before that that still leads to a call. What happens on the call and after it? So they go to your website, they call. Come on. You know what? That's better. They go to your website, they call. Do you generally get someone started within 1 call, 2 calls, 3 calls? How many is it? Website, then calling, Jackie says. So you want it to be convenient and easy. And how long does it take? I like this tent, by the way, this big one that looks like 3 steeples on the top. Very cool. Normally 1, or they call back after they shopped around. All right, what's the closing ratio? If you have 100 people call you, are you closing 50, 60, 70%, 80? Is it 10? What does that look like? If you want to private message me, feel free. You don't need to share it on here if you don't want to, but I do need to know that because it will play a role. And I'll look for your message if you put it private. Uh-oh, what's this? Depends on the date and their order. Oh, are you saying if someone calls you today and they need it for this Friday, it might be 100% close rate versus if they book something out for August and it's in the future and they have time? Are you talking about the sense of urgency of when they need it? And a question about the website. Is this YouTube page on your website your real YouTube page, or is it an older one that goes to a page that you don't use anymore? Okay, I get what you're saying. So the closing rate depends. Yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about. If they need it done this weekend, you're their best friend. If you got 3 months, you're probably still their friend, but they're also talking to other friends. Or if the date is booked or blacked out, which is a good problem. I would love to talk to you about that, because how fun would it be to have like everything blacked out and you, now you can have a full book of business or expand, get more people to help and say, yeah, we can take care of you. We're going to assign you team 2, team 3, team 4, team 5. Oh, Dave, Super Dave. Super Dave, meet Jackie. Jackie, meet Super Dave. Jackie, Dave is a DJ. Dave, Jackie runs a In Good Taste Party Rentals. InGoodTastePartyRentals.com. They help set people up with tents and chairs and tables for events and machines and all the stuff you need. So you two will be good friends because she can get the event set up and then you can DJ the event. There you go. Hi, Jackie. Perfect. Jackie, yeah, Dave's a good friend of mine. He's a good DJ. Y'all should both talk, like for reals. Jackie, Dave. Dave asks, Jackie, do you have LED dance floors? Jackie, I hope your answer is yes, or we're getting some in the next week. This is fun. I like helping people. Look at that. Yes. I had 3 people call me last year for tents at Belle Isle. Do you deliver there? This is awesome. All right, we have other people that joined us. Welcome. I'm going to queue up the agenda. Pew. Are you maximizing your visibility? Look at this. So Jackie, let's go back to the site here. Jackie, do you have, well, I can't ask you that first. Jackie, what do you really want to accomplish in the next 30 days? There's a lot you can do with both businesses. But as far as In Good Taste Party Rentals, if I had a magic wand and could just snap my fingers, wave the wand, what would you want to really see happen in the next 30 days? Like, what would just make your life like, holy crap, this is so awesome. I'm glad I jumped on the live cast. What is that for you? Booking June up. How many days are blacked out currently? And Jackie says, yes, we do deliver to Belle Isle. If the price is right, I normally work in Oakland County, but have gone all the way up to the UP, which in Michigan, for everyone out of state, is the Upper Peninsula, because Michigan is a really cool place, and we have 2 parts to the state. It looks like this. Three? Oh, yes, for booking June up. Jackie, do you have website statistics on here for the party rental? Love the logo. Very fun. Jackie, I can ask you a few more things, but there's stuff that's coming to my mind that is going to be like private internal information. Yay, good. Friend request. Yes, we're making nice here. Jackie says no. What did I ask? Oh, website statistics. What is your main lead source? Do you get LinkedIn, Facebook, word of mouth? Where's a majority of the traffic coming from? Yeah, I have a lot of ideas, and I know we can do it. I just don't want to ask certain things because this is clearly public, and it's also for the replay. That's why I tell sometimes people to private message me stuff, but Jackie, do you have an email list? Because I see you have this Yahoo one, and you have this phone number. So yes, you were right with the pictures and videos. You knew you were right because I know we talked about it before. But aside from all of that, I could honestly look at you square in the eye and say, you don't even need to do any of that yet. There's one major key thing I want to set up with you first that's going to make a huge difference. And that would be a secondary thing. It's all important, but if you were to say we got 10 days to do this, I would prioritize this as higher. So referrals and websites. Referrals are good. You can send them to this, and the websites are good. The website's good. Oh, in the no, I asked if you have an email. We need to get that set up too. Because you have a huge opportunity with your existing customers, past customers, and new ones. But I know you're doing this harder than it needs to be because you've told me the answers, and I appreciate you for that because now I know how to best guide you. So, Jackie, I will leave you with this. How would you like to set up a mechanism where you don't have to sell so much and the heavy lifting is done for you? How many hours a week do you spend following up, emailing, doing all this stuff to close the sale and help more people? You need to do it, but how you do it makes a difference. How would you like, on a 1 to 10, how urgent is it you get this done now versus sometime in the next year? And Dave says, do you network with other event companies? It's a good question, Dave. Yeah, awesome. Is it because it's here? Rush business is good, but can always be better. No rush. Business is good, but can always be better. Okay. Yeah, and the reason I was asking is because June, you have some time to do this. When is your busy season? Do you start in middle of May, or is it really everything's in June? I know we talked about this a while ago, but Jackie, who is doing the website right now? Because I know you said you don't have analytics on here, but I'd be very curious to see how much traffic you're getting right now. Who's in charge of the site? What access do you have? Oh, I love your area served on the bottom of the site here. I have Big ideas with that. It starts now, but June is the busiest. Okay, I have a couple of questions. I'm not going to ask on here. They're I don't think anyone's ever made them public. It's internal numbers stuff. Oh, hello, Jackie. I'm messaging you right now. All right, we got a couple more people that joined us. Welcome. We're talking about how to maximize your business. All right, here's what we're going to do. I have a few more minutes. I want to take some more questions and give you how to maximize your visibility. I want everyone listening to share one way that they're getting visibility, and I'm going to give you a way you can maximize that one way. Because I've been sharing stuff back and forth, but I don't think I actually wrapped it around how to maximize visibility. If you've been listening and taking notes, you'll realize all of it was. But I want to say, okay, if you're doing this, you can do that to maximize it. For example, Facebook. Everyone uses Facebook. But what are you doing on it and why? And yes, so leave a comment below with what you're doing to get visibility. And I want to give you a takeaway with what you can do to maximize it. Dave, event logs. I'm showing parts of an event so people can see the fun people having it. Event logs. I'm showing parts of an event so people can see the fun people having, so people can see the fun people are having at my events. Okay, Dave. Isaac, welcome. How are you? All right, just posted on my daddy-daughter dance this Sunday. Okay, Super Dave. I'm going to go to your website real quick. Very nice. I'm looking for something specific. Facebook. Dave, where did you show it at? Good to see you too, Isaac. How are things going? Dave, did you post it on your personal Facebook or the Super Dave DJ Facebook page? And Super Dave, I'm also looking for, and I'm not seeing it at all. Super Dave, do you have a YouTube channel? Okay, I'm going to click on your personal page. Here it is. Like it. Okay, Super Dave. So you're using, let's see, you said, I'm showing parts of an event so people can see the fun people are having at the events. Great, great example. Oh, Cherry Creek. That's where a couple of my cousins got married. That's a great place. I believe that's you in purple dancing with them. Good video. I'm glad you did this. Smart move. How many of these videos do you have showcasing the event? Sharon. Shameless plugging, mostly advertising. Shameless plugging, mostly advertising. Sharon, what type of advertising are you doing? Are you speaking to LinkedIn ads, Facebook ads, billboards, TV, radio? What do you consider advertising? Or is it organic social media, just whatever you post on your pages? Throughout the years, I have a couple dozen. Dave. Really? You have a couple dozen? Why am I only seeing one? And where are you leading them to? If you're watching this, there's all these things up top you can be doing. Facebook, LinkedIn, Pinterest, YouTube, Instagram, blah, blah, blah. Most people realize they need a website. Do you have specific sites for your specific objective or a specific page in the site? If you're launching a book, do you have a book launch page for this with a segmented list going out for those specific users? If you have a brick and mortar business, you probably have a main website. But whoever said you have to have a website, I have no idea where this... Woo! Shaking the earth tonight, making a difference. I need to get a printed copy of my second book. It's called the IWD Now Freedom Platform, How to Build WordPress Websites Automatically in Under 4 Minutes. And I'm telling you this because I've worked with hundreds of companies with web design. And I don't know why this paradigm of I have a website, I've got dozens of them. They all have a specific purpose, which leads into specific messaging for a specific audience, which all have collectors at the bottom of them to collect the leads to follow up with them. And it's very simple to do. And I'm telling you this because 90% of people that I work with and train or speak to or in the audience or go through my 8-week training, none of it's set up on the back end. So many people are so focused on the front end of how do I get more leads? There's nothing set up down here. Am I doing this simultaneously? Wow, look at that left and right brain. You're so focused up here, when the lead comes in, what do you do with it? There's no real system to do it. If you check out, this is the best example I have. In 3, 2, oh, I typed it wrong. Let me redo this. Well, that was cool. Yep, add agenda item. Take 2. 3, 2, 1. ExpertAuthorityReport.com. If you want to see what I'm talking about, what I set up in my business and help other people do, it's a funnel. It's a step-by-step process that automates all the crap you're doing and wasting your time with continually that you'll never have to stop doing as far as you have a business. But it takes your heavy lifting. See, a lot of people think marketing is, I want to get out there and how can I be flashy? You need to get attention. But marketing is your heavy lifting. That's it. It's storytelling. The sales is influence. People get these confused. And you can be on all the billboards, all the Facebook, all the LinkedIn, all this stuff in the world, but unless you know who you're speaking to and have a specific message to them, Truth be told, that's why I redid this. I asked something earlier, and I'm thinking, oh, this is going to be great. And it occurred to me, the few word changes that I did, well, since you're watching on my Facebook, if you go back to my page earlier in the day, I said, are you confident on camera? Well, it occurred to me after dozens of people responded, look at this. Are you confident on camera? I'm thinking this is great because if you're not confident, you'd probably want to learn how to be. Wrong. If you're confident on camera, you're going to respond with yes or some variation of absolutely. If you're not confident on camera, why the hell would you tell me that, let alone publicly? So I don't think there's a single answer that to my are you confident on camera that has a no, which gave me the insight of are these the right people I'm talking to? Because I'm looking for people to help with all of this. This is just one aspect of it. Okay? If you're confident on camera, great. I can still help you. But you might not see that because you think you're already confident. So I have to change the messaging for this crowd. And then for this one, they're not going to answer because they're not confident. Maybe it's how would you like to be more confident on camera, question mark. Maybe they still won't answer because it's public. So maybe I have to send a Facebook ad or an email where they know it's private. But that's what it comes down to. You have talents, gifts, and abilities. You already have a business. You're helping a lot of people. But how is it showcased? That's all I really do. I take your information, showcase it, because you can't see inside yourself. It's like having a mirror. When you look at yourself, you go, here's what I am. All the mental, emotional, all that baggage, you're playing around in your head. Meanwhile, I don't know about any of that. You just tell me a few things. I go, here's what we need to do. We shift it around, make it, it's like building a puzzle. It's fun for me, and it's easy. But you can't see outside yourself. You can't give yourself a third-party perspective. So, thank you for sharing. Thank you for commenting. But I'm talking about how to maximize your visibility. So I'm going to go back and give specifics because people have been commenting this whole time. But Dave says he has a couple dozen videos. I only see one. Now, I pretty much eat, live, and breathe video marketing. I wrote this in 2012, Video Marketing for Business Owners. This has been the cornerstone, one of the cornerstones. Well, it was the cornerstone for a while, and it's still very highly incorporated. Unless you do it 24 hours a day, you're not going to be thinking about it. So you might be collecting them, but what are you doing with them? Dave, I can absolutely help you showcase that and input the mechanism so when the leads come in, all you got to do is follow up with them. How does that sound? Jackie, I have a YouTube, just haven't done a lot of posting on it. Jackie, thank you for your honesty and transparency. I saw the YouTube, and that's why I noticed there wasn't a ton on there, which is fine. Again, unless you're me and do this 24/7 and have done it for hundreds of people, you're not going to be thinking about it. There's nothing wrong with it. Let's just fix it. Sharon, organic social media postings. Same thing, great. I don't think it's shameless plugging. You're promoting your business. And you shouldn't even be thinking shame or shameless or any of that. You have more books than I do. You can help people. You shared with me your private numbers for your email list. That's great. It truthfully doesn't matter how many you have. It's a matter of what do you do moving forward with it. There's things you can do to reach a bigger audience and make a bigger difference because that's why you're doing it, right? So same thing. There's a few minor tweaks we can make. And now you don't have to rely on this as much, and other stuff does your heavy lifting to open up your mind so that way you can serve more people. That's why I love doing it. Anytime I'm working on a project, I generally never want to take the time to do it. But I go, you know what? I'll take the time now over a week or 2 or 3 or 4 weeks because it's going to pay. I can't even tell you the dividends this has been paying for over 4.5 years. It took me 2.5 months for my first book, 1 day for my second, and this one took me about 5 days, over Thanksgiving in 2016, along with Black Friday, all the events, everything going on. I did it Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Sent it to the printer Monday morning. And I assure you, I wasn't doing that the whole time. So I don't know if it took 2 days time, 1 day time, 10 hours, 8 hours. I set a personal goal. I wanted to do it more leisurely because my first book was about 8-10 hours nonstop in 1 day. But it's 1 day. What is this worth? What is your time worth? What if you could save 5 hours a week? Write down a number. What is a new client worth to you? What if you got 5 more, 10 more? What is it worth? I mean, really, it's your business. It's only everything you do day in, day out. Jackie, I have videos to post, just haven't. I should. Hey, Jackie, if you wouldn't mind, I'd love to check them out. I told you that a couple times already when we were in person, and you have immense knowledge. And I told you, for real, I want to know just for personal benefit some of the things you've shared. From a business standpoint, absolutely. Dave, great talking to you again, and sounds good. Will do. Have a great night. Jackie. Jackie, just saw your private message. That's a great goal. All right, Sharon. So, yes, did I answer? Dave. Dave can take the videos, how to maximize the visibility. Dave has visibility with the videos with Facebook. How do you maximize it? One way Dave can maximize the video is take it off of Facebook, put it on your website. So you take it from Facebook, put it on your website, transcribe it, put it into a LinkedIn post with the video, share it into an email, and put it on the blog. Same video. You can hire someone to do all that. You can actually hire someone to transcribe it, download it, upload it, and do the posting, truthfully. So all you have to do as the CEO of your company and as the expert authority, just get the video the first time and have it on your brain that, maybe you prioritize. One of the things I did for my live event when I launched my book, I was reaching out to photographers and had video, and I had the marketing in mind before I even secured what food we were going to have, because that's how of a priority it is. And if you think about it that way, you can leverage it that way. If it's an afterthought, if you're worried about the napkins and everything else, and then afterwards, I should probably get a videographer. No, the videographer is like the first thing you need. Photography, those are equal, because 95% of people experience you and your business online. Would you agree? Look at everything we do. I mean, I see people in real life, but there's so much you can do online, but how are you perceived on there? Sharon, great tips. Thank you so much. You're very welcome. We can continue the conversation after this. Again, I only get into so much. I only get into so much on here because it's a public, but I appreciate you sharing me with the insight, and we can continue the conversation in more detail. But the biggest thing I would say for you is get a domain name. So Sharon, here's another thing. So on topic, are you maximizing your visibility? You've got multiple books. You have a lot of good stuff. Are you open to doing a video, maybe a live cast such as this? If not, no pressure. Still getting to know you. Share the story of behind the book. Behind the book. What was your inspiration for writing it? Share the story behind the story. Great way to maximize the visibility, because there'll be people that you pull in and attract because they want to know who you are. Storytelling is great. I love it. And that's why I'm very attracted to, ever since I wrote my first book, I saw how powerful it was and was like, I'll probably be doing this forever in some shape or form. And I do incorporate it with all my clients now because it's so powerful. It's not the only thing you can do, but it's very important that you do. So, Sharon, have a custom website to the book and a book landing page. Check out this one of mine, expertauthoritybook.com for an example. Have a specific URL and a specific page just for the book, launching April 30th, second book in the series. Maybe give them a first chapter as a giveaway to get people to sign up for your email list. Maybe have a video of behind the book. There's a lot you can do to promote it, but you want to take that email list from where it's at now, keep growing it, and give good content. Now when you do the social media post, they don't need to be shameless because it's part of a sequence, a campaign, a bigger picture. But I get and understand where you're coming from with just doing them. But when you know here's the end goal with all of it, it makes it so much different. And people actually appreciate it and say thank you for doing it because they're looking for the information. All we have to do is facilitate the decision-making process. They want it. They're interested. They're checking you out. All we got to do is give it to them. And Jackie, if anyone else has questions, get them in now. I'm going to do the 60-second shot clock. Speak now or forever hold your peace. But Jackie, same thing. The information videos, how Jackie can maximize what she's doing. I would say the biggest thing, because I know a little bit about her business, is the customer success stories. Jackie, there's someone I'm thinking of right now that we played matchmaker with how I connected you with Dave here. You did the same thing at my live event with Tim. I'm pretty confident that you could ask him about his experience, what he thought of your company, what the real benefits were, would he recommend you? That's at least one you should showcase. I'm sure you have hundreds. You can put it on YouTube, you can put it on LinkedIn, you can share it in your marketing, and now it's not you saying how good you are, it's other people saying how good you are, which is very powerful. And then when you have the mechanism that leads them back, maybe it's your current website, maybe it's a new page, maybe it's a different page that absolutely has tracking on it. So you can see how many people are going and how many people want more information. I would also recommend maybe the phone number, how you can maximize it. Set up a tracking number to see how many calls you get. I don't know if that's an office line. Actually, what is the phone number on your website? Is it a cell phone office line? Is it a tracking line? Is it, could you tell me empirically how many calls you get a month? You can private message me that, but be curious to know. So any last questions? 60-second shot clock. Starting now. Speak now or forever hold your peace. And I'd say I'm going to put some music on and we'll have a dance off, but we've had the music on the whole time. Maybe I'll turn it up a bit. And Jackie told me the answer privately. Okay, awesome. Oh, how long has it been? It's either been a minute and 10 seconds or it's only been 10 seconds. Doesn't seem like it's been a minute, but if you're typing, put it in. If not, I'll catch you on the next one. And if you'd like a free resource, Expert Authority Report. 3, 2, 1. ExpertAuthorityReport.com. I've condensed my best stuff into there. It's a simplified version of the teachings of the book. It's free to sign up, and a lot of people have told me it's made a big difference for them, and I hope it does the same thing with you too. So with that being said, I will see you on the next episode. Thanks for joining. Have a great night, and God bless.